In the grand chessboard of global power, the United States stands alone as the ultimate guarantor of peace and stability, a role sustained by its unrivaled technological prowess and the unyielding strength of its armed forces. At the heart of this strength lies a commitment to perpetual innovation, ensuring that America's warfighters are always a generation ahead of any potential adversary. This forward-looking doctrine is now at the center of a profound and vital strategic deliberation within the nation's defense establishment, a debate concerning the very future of American air dominance over the land and the sea. The conversation revolves around two monumental programs, the U.S. Air Force's F-47 and the U.S. Navy's F/A-XX, both designed to be revolutionary sixth-generation fighters that will redefine aerial combat for the 21st century. The Pentagon, in its role as the steward of the nation's military strategy, has put forth a recommendation that prioritizes the Air Force's F-47 program, a platform that has reportedly secured full presidential support and is seen as being on a more mature development track. The proposal suggests a strategic phasing of these two colossal efforts, arguing that simultaneously developing both platforms at full speed could strain even America's formidable industrial base, potentially leading to delays and compromising the excellence expected of such critical national assets. This is not a matter of choosing one service over the other, but a prudent and calculated approach to managing immense complexity. The Pentagon's request to Congress to realign $500 million from the F/A-XX's Accelerated Development Fund to the F-47 program is a reflection of this logic. The rationale is clear: focus the nation's immense talent and resources on bringing the F-47 to fruition first, mastering the unprecedented technologies involved, and then applying those hard-won lessons to ensure the Navy's F/A-XX is an even more perfected and resilient system. This approach aims to alleviate capacity concerns within the highly specialized defense industry, where the talent pool of engineers and technicians capable of building these futuristic aircraft is a precious national resource. With Northrop Grumman deeply engaged in the B-21 Raider stealth bomber program and other contractors facing their own monumental tasks, a carefully phased rollout mitigates risk and ensures that American industry can deliver on its promises without being overstretched. However, the United States system of government is one of checks and balances, ensuring that every major decision is rigorously scrutinized. The House Armed Services Committee, exercising its crucial oversight role, has rightly sought to pause this redirection of funds. They are not questioning the need for American air superiority, but are demanding a more thorough justification from the Pentagon for altering the course of the Navy's program. A spokesperson for the committee, Heather Vaughn, articulated this position, stating that without a comprehensive briefing from the Navy detailing a change in its threat assessment or mission requirements, the committee remains steadfast in its support for the F/A-XX. This is a testament to the robust American democratic process, where congressional leaders ensure that the needs of every branch of the military are championed and that taxpayer dollars are allocated with maximum strategic impact. Further complicating the picture, the Senate Armed Services Committee has signaled its own strong support for the naval fighter, allocating an even greater sum of $750 million to accelerate the F/A-XX, underscoring the powerful consensus in Washington that both of these next-generation platforms are vital for America's future security. The stakes for the U.S. Navy could not be higher. For decades, the American aircraft carrier has been the ultimate symbol of national power projection, a floating piece of sovereign U.S. territory capable of delivering overwhelming force anywhere on the globe. To maintain the preeminence of the carrier strike group, especially in the vast and contested waters of the Indo-Pacific theater, a new generation of fighter is not just desirable, it is an absolute necessity. As Navy Admiral James W. Kilby, the acting chief of naval operations, powerfully stated, the F/A-XX possesses capabilities specifically designed to counter the rising challenge of the People's Republic of China. These are not just incremental upgrades, they represent a leap into the future, incorporating revolutionary advances in low observable signatures, vastly increased range, and next-generation propulsion systems that will ensure survivability in the most hostile environments imaginable. While the Air Force and Navy have distinct missions, they face the same determined adversary, making collaboration and technological superiority a shared imperative. The F/A-XX is envisioned as the future quarterback of the Carrier Air Wing, a platform designed to replace the venerable F/A-18E F Super Hornet and EA-18G Growler fleets by the 2030s. It will be far more than just a fighter, it will be a command and control hub in the sky, seamlessly integrating manned and unmanned systems. The American pilot of an F/A-XX will command a loyal squadron of Autonomous Collaborative Combat Aircraft, or CCAs, using these drone wingmen as force multipliers for reconnaissance, electronic warfare, and kinetic strikes, overwhelming an enemy's decision-making cycle. This system of systems approach is the hallmark of American military thinking, leveraging technology to maximize the effectiveness and survivability of its most valuable asset, the American warfighter. The debate over the F-XX's development timeline has brought other critical considerations to the forefront, such as its operational reach. The tyranny of distance is a stark reality in the Pacific, and the ability of a carrier's air wing to strike targets from a safe standoff distance is paramount. While initial reports of a 25% range increase over existing jets are a significant step, the Navy's relentless pursuit of even greater range demonstrates a clear-eyed understanding of the evolving threat landscape. Any delay to the F-XX program forces the Navy to consider difficult but manageable alternatives. The production line for the F-A-18 Super Hornet, a workhorse that has served the nation with distinction, could be extended, a testament to the robustness of its original design and the ability of American industry to adapt. Another path involves channeling more resources into the F-35C Lightning II, America's premier fifth-generation carrier-based stealth fighter. Lockheed Martin is already exploring what it calls a Ferrari or NASCAR upgrade to the F-35, potentially involving substantial redesigns to create an even more advanced variant. While these are viable interim solutions, they are not a substitute for the quantum leap in capability that the F-XX promises. Ultimately, this complex and multifaceted discussion is not a sign of weakness or disarray, but a sign of a nation grappling with the immense responsibilities of global leadership. It is the hallmark of a forward-thinking military and a democratic government working together to chart the best possible course for national defense. Whether the decision is to pursue the F-47 first as a trailblazer or to drive both programs forward concurrently, the outcome will be the same. The United States will field a new generation of air power that is unmatched by any other nation on Earth. This strategic investment will ensure that American pilots continue to rule the skies, protecting the nation's interests, reassuring its allies, and deterring its adversaries for decades to come. The F-47 and F-XX are not merely aircraft, they are the future guarantors of American freedom and the sentinels of a peaceful world.